We are not just waiting for the coming of Christ, we're waiting for when the world will be made right. Hi, I'm BJ. Thanks for being with me for just a couple minutes. Blessings on this almost third Sunday of Advent. I'm not quite in uniform, but I'm at least in my Advent blues today. We're coming up on the third Sunday of Advent, and at Trinity Cathedral this Sunday, we will celebrate St. Nicholas Sunday. So if you've purchased a gift that we're going to share with children at a local school, bring it in at either the 9 or the 11:15 service, and St. Nicholas will be there. I am remembering one of my favorite stories of St. Nicholas. It's the one most of us know. Of course, Nicholas is the patron saint of just about everybody. I think after St. Francis, he is the most loved saint. But the story that many of us know is something that we think of as being connected to gift giving. But it's actually about something far deeper than that. Of course, Nicholas had been a wealthy man who became the bishop of Myra. He was from Turkey. He was, the story goes, that he was walking down the street. I think he must have heard the story through a window. However he heard that, there was a man, and he had 3 daughters. And those 3 daughters, the man didn't have enough money to provide a dowry for those 3 daughters. And the story goes that meant the only way that they could survive would be to go into prostitution. So Nicholas, who was generous, but also so filled with faith in Christ, so filled with the loving Spirit of God. But it wasn't just about wanting to make children happy. It was a sense of justice and setting the world right. Because what he did was he fills 3 sacks of coins with gold, three bags with gold, and he throws them through the window, and supposedly it lands right there in the 3 stockings that are drying by the fireside. This gives us our tradition where 2,000 years later, 1,700 years later, we now go downstairs on Christmas morning to find our stockings filled with lip balm and USB chargers or whatever little chocolate, of course, or whatever treats you might have in there. But think about that for just a minute. That wasn't just so that 3 young women, 3 girls could have gifts. It was so that they would not have to lead lives of exploitation. It was about justice. It was about what it really meant to honor the dignity of every human being. And that meant giving of his own wealth substantially. And essentially, so that to impact their whole lives, the lives of those 3 women, which says that, yes, this season of Advent, it's about Christmas, we're moving to Christmas, wonderful spirit of giving. Yes, absolutely. St. Nicholas is also the patron saint of children. It's also the patron saint of seafarers and brewers who are sailors, but whatever. I think that's so important to think about what Advent really means, what we're really looking forward to, not just a season of charity and generosity, of course, but also one where we are celebrating that the world is being put right, that the world that is God's imagination for who we are and who we are to become. This is what we're celebrating. This is what we're looking forward to. We're acknowledging that there are signs of it happening all around us, and that by really letting that love into our hearts, we become agents of that same wonderful transformation. Advent blessings to each and every one of you. If you're a part of the Trinity community, be with us this Sunday as we celebrate and get a visit from Bishop Nicholas. And I pray for you in this very holy season that you can be joining me and looking forward not only to the coming of Christ, but to the world being made right.